Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of Journey to the Farlands. Episode 487, as it were. Code size is 42 gigabytes. That many megabytes. Probably won't stay long. I probably won't do a very long stream today anyway. Starting this one a little bit late. Bit of a late start, but made some good progress on Subnautica nonetheless, and that episode will probably be coming out, I don't know, sometime this week after the episode 4 comes out. But yeah. Oh yes, we leave off at this beautiful, beautiful waypoint. Right where last episode ended. Oh, there we go. I want to get it like that. I want my exponential. Hello. Hi there. Caught the stream pretty early. That's good, good. Well, I guess I should leave. Here you are. Here I am. Now we enter the 10 million range. Time to watch some peak, indeed. I don't really understand Discord. What do you mean? What don't you understand? Oh, Journey's muted. Uh-oh. I can fix that real quick. I was like, damn, there was music playing. I was like, I thought it was my music that I had playing at the start of the stream. But no. Doesn't make sense. Why this instead of text? Also doesn't really feel safe. Oh, I just treat Discord as like any messaging platform. You know, you always have to have some sensibility about it. I'd say it's better than Twitch for like private messaging, or like direct messaging or whatever, if you want to get someone's attention or chat. You know, like with anything, you have to be careful. Like, yeah, it can be that kind of space that's not safe, but you know, if you're sensible about it, it should be fine. Just really depends, I guess, who you interact with and what spaces you're in, kind of thing. I think there's a lot of good stuff that comes out of Discord. Like, of course, over Twitch you can't VC, I can't like talk or VC. So sometimes it's good for that. When me and Blaze feel like chatting or something. Or anyone, I guess, like my best friend or whatever, kind of thing. That's good to do that on stream every once in a while. That's another two you on there, and I don't know anyone else in your Discord. Well, that's the thing. It's not a private Discord or anything. It's just like a community thing where I post all sorts of information about Journey and there's stream notifications and stuff. That's really all there is to it. I don't really see a whole lot of interaction there anyway. It's mostly just me posting my stuff on there. All the Journey news and all that. Usually not much beyond Journey, to be honest. That's kind of like the whole channel, pretty much. In terms of like the main thing. When I go into Twitch, your stream comes up first when you're streaming. So. Well, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. It was you that joined in the first place, so if you feel like you don't need to, then perfect, that's fine. It's only an option. It's not a necessity. How are we doing on stuff? Okay, bit of a scrambled inventory, probably after that mining trip. But I can make it work. Oh yeah, that video will be out. That Widget Inc. video that I did today, or stream. That's out, and the Journey episode released, last night's Journey episode. That's great. Is Blaze here? I don't know. He kind of comes and goes. Ebbs and flows. Because Blaze was here at the beginning, and the last thing Blaze said was, probably won't stay very long. So, you turned off your sound, didn't you? What sound, huh? Oh, speaking of stuff, I need to actually get some mushrooms. Some brown ones, to be specific. I can make some mushroom stew. Make some food so I don't lose all my health and die. Look at those chords. Yeah. Crazy chords. Or if I press F6, then that's the fixed coordinates. That's default Minecraft, what happens when you go up far enough. Past 10 million. Quite far. But not far enough. Well, maybe I didn't screw my water bottle lid tight enough. Place a sand and then jump on it if you turned your sound off. Mic is on. Maybe. Alright, time to do a ID poll. That's alright. It happens, it happens. It's just the way she goes. I need some bolts though. Oh, I'm all out of everything. Probably because the last episode ended with me being very tired and just wanting to leave at the end. It was good though, I reached my goal. Even if it was quite the harrowing journey yesterday. At least I didn't have to do the marathon today, now that I did that. If I hadn't done 10 million yesterday, today might have been a very different day for streaming. Might have been just the journey. Or actually, would have actually had the widget ink thing. It might not have had the below zero though. I was just like, I'm a bit burnt out on journey today. And so I was like, I'm gonna do below zero. And then I did a bunch of resource gathering on that and it went really well. And I even found a base location, so I'm all prepped and ready for the next stream. I don't know when I'll do the next stream on below zero just yet. I guess it doesn't have to be a long one, because I just did the long one. I could do it probably not tomorrow. I'll probably do it later in the week, probably Thursday. And the one below zero episode can come out on Wednesday. I'll see how next week looks. And I'm not sure about Factorial. I mean, I stream Widget Inc., which is kind of like that. So maybe I'll do another Factorial stream later. I'm not trying to be that social. It's all. That's why I probably gonna delete Discord. Downloading Snapchat was a bad decision by me because I feel more pressured into snapping people than doing it for fun. The only reason I have is because of 400 streak with my friend. I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that makes sense. You shouldn't feel pressured in any way to have Discord or platforms for any matter really. It should just be something that you want to do and want to engage with. If you don't want to engage with it, then yeah, it's a good idea to step back from it. That's about as much as I can say on it. Luckily, I don't have like super high needs of going on like social media and stuff. Even like Discord, I only really use it to just chat, like call with friends and message like Blaze and stuff every once in a while or whatever, or other people's. It's kind of the scope's narrowed quite a ways. Although I kind of like being close knit rather than like talking with everybody because when you talk to everybody, you're not friends with anybody in that case really. Um, Not that I don't like to talk with people's, but I mean I do like stream and stuff. But I meant like like the circle, the closer circle or whatever. I always keep that relatively small. So it's usually when people send me like friend requests, like just random people who probably find see my account and they're like, oh, he's on Discord or whatever, send me a request. I usually don't accept it unless we've like chatted for a while already. Because I'm very like reserved. I know it's funny coming from a streamer because streamers are usually like, oh, yeah, be my friend, whatever. But like, you gotta be a little bit selective. I understand. Yeah. Well, and it's also from my perspective, I'm a small streamer as well. So it's even more like daunting when people reach out and stuff because it's like, well, I'm a small streamer. Like, it's cool. It's always I've met some cool people from this. But of course, like, there's always always times that aren't like that. So I just want to be safe and all that, and keep things um, in order, really. Just a respect and privacy thing. Autopilot. Or I can tell I'm starting to get a little. Actually, I'm not doing too bad for tiredness. I actually did sleep in today because yesterday I woke up really early, and that's why I was so tired by the end of last stream. Although it was already friggin' 4 a.m. by the end of the last stream, the last journey episode. But that was just because I made the decision to continue going after the mining, and I just was like, yeah, I'm in it too deep now. So I actually managed to reach 10 million, but I was pretty out there by that point. It's probably a funny commentary though. And Blaze was just saying all sorts of words just to stay awake. I was just trying to talk to just be distracted from the fact that I was tired. Like I said last time, that was probably the most tired I'd been in a Journey episode. I usually don't push it, but that was definitely one of those days, and I think today needed to be a cool down day as opposed to like the marathon I was hoping for it to be. I need to go to bed soon. Sorry, I can't take it with being tired in the morning. I also want to get it running. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no worries. You can, yeah. You can go if you'd like to go to bed or whatever. You No pressure for that too. Know that as well. If you need to go, if you don't have to be pressured to stay, because I'm perfectly fine. I love to talk, but I also know people like to sleep and have needs and have lives and stuff. Like you do whatever you need to do. Not like I'm going anywhere anyway. I'll be, there's always the next day or whatever, the next stream. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. But anywho's, so yeah, journey was a bit of a slog yesterday, but it was good. Yeah, see ya. You take care. Get some good rest and enjoy your day tomorrow. But yeah, it was quite the slog. So today I had to take a bit of time and just mess around with some other things, like like I said, Widget Inc., which is a clicker game. That's like a factory automation type game. So it's like Factorio, but like a clicker game. So I was like, oh, that's pretty freaking cool. Like production lines and stuff. Even if it was like a very like simplified version, I quite like the simplification. And I definitely, if people, any of you guys have watched the Factorio or you think you'd be interested in that, you should definitely check it out. Because I had a lot of fun with it. Even if it was kind of more of a low key stream kind of thing. It wasn't like a fast paced or anything. It was just kind of messing around in a game that Blaze gave me. And that was a lot of fun. And it's just been a very chill day. Been a bunch of things. And I've been thinking a lot about like series and stuff because I know I've only been doing Below Zero, and I mentioned Subnautica quite a bit. That series is being canned for now. I'm gonna bring it back when I get it on PlayStation. I figured I'd mention that in case people saw Subnautica uploads pop up and now they're gone because I delisted them. Actually, it's only one episode. The second episode I actually did stream, but I just wasn't really feeling it with all the mods and stuff. It was too complicated with all the recipes and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun as like a novelty thing, but it just became too much of a chore for me. So I'm gonna play it on console when a sale comes out. So I'll stream that, I'll edit it, and that'll be like the season 2 of Subnautica again. Because I do want to do that. I want to do a hardcore run, and I think it'd be kind of cool to have to re-earn the achievements and stuff. But I'm fine waiting a few weeks for that because Below Zero is going to occupy a lot of my time. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. That's another series I think um, people should take a look at if it's interesting, like a exploration alien planet type game. But yeah, it was a long stream. I picked up my base location. As of like episode 4.5, I'm already in one of like the deep areas. Then the funniest thing is I accidentally went there in like episode 2, I think. So yeah, I accidentally found this area that was like, I think it's supposed to be closer to end game or whatever, but it's a fairly short game anyway. It's not as long as the original Subnautica. So yeah, I found like this wicked area, and I picked a cool spot down there. I won't talk too much on it, in case people want to play Below Zero. I don't know. I won't talk about it just too much, just because I want to. You can go check out the series, and the stuff I'm talking about currently will be out later this week, probably. I think Wednesday I'll have one out for probably one of the episodes, and then the stream episode will probably be out on Saturday, maybe. Then I'll stream again on Thursday. And then that episode will probably come out next week. So what I'm talking about now will be out in a few days anyway. But man, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I've been having a blast with that series. I mean, it's the reason why everything else is kind of taking the back seat. And of course, very soon, tomorrow, well, I guess it's like 12:50 a.m., so it's technically like the 23rd, but on the 24th, the end of the 24th, Renewcraft actually is going to be entering its hiatus properly. It's not just like me leaving the server and being like, okay, I'm taking a hiatus. The server's actually taking a server-wide hiatus now. And that's a Minecraft Bedrock SMP that I'm a founder of. And I'm going to be moving that over to Java in due course. And due course could be a while. It could be weeks. It could be, well, not weeks. It could be months. It could be, I mean, Devin even floated a year. So it could be a while before Renewcraft comes back. But when it does come back, it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll get to check out a bunch of Minecraft content that's been coming out. Because, of course, we stopped playing before 1.20, 1.6 or the Chase the Skies drop. So that'll be interesting. Another thing, like Renewcraft, a big kind of like mainstay, like the SMP series, is taking a back seat. And that's never, well, I mean, it's happened, but I don't think we've ever like consciously taken a break as a server like this. And I think it'll be to our benefit. It's going to be weird not having an SMP. Although I've already been kind of backseat playing the server for months now, of course, with academics and all sorts of things, life and everything getting in the way. I've really only had time to focus on Journey and of course some of my like personal projects that I've been doing for streaming, like Subnautica and Minecraft Through Time. So things are really changing for the channel, and of course Journey to the Farlands is kind of reaching its final stretch, which is wild. I mean, obviously there's still a good ways to go. I don't know when I will be making it to the Farlands. I have no complete confirmation, but I have been trying to get there for August, as I may have said in a lot of episodes for a while now. August is kind of what I'm tentatively aiming for. Earlier would be cool. It'd be really cool, but I'm also giving myself a buffer, considering I might have more days like today where I just don't feel like doing Journey, and I can't really do much about it. You know, if I'm not really in the the mood for it, then it can just fall by the wayside a little bit, and that's okay. You know, that's kind of part of it. That's kind of part of the process. Is just kind of bearing with it. And if I'm gonna do my push, I whipped my mouse by accident when moving my hand. But what was I saying? If I'm gonna do the final push, I might as well do it on my own terms, and I might as well be good with it, because any other way, and it's it's not really all that fun at all. And I mentioned, I've talked about it quite a ways now, over quite a ways, is the fact that Journey's kind of been more of a forced thing than a natural thing. But I don't really know if that's 100% true, because if it was forced, I would be very like burnt out and bored of it. It's just that I go a little bit gung-ho with it at certain points, like last night or whatever, where I was trying to reach 10 million, and I kind of stayed up really late and pushed my limits a bit, and that's okay. You know, I'm glad I reached the milestone. It meant that I couldn't do the marathon today, but Christ, there's many more days to go. There's not like, I mean, obviously it's not like a lot of days left of the journey if I were to end it during the summer. But there's no shortage of opportunity, and I'm not gonna, fault myself for taking time for myself, because I think that's very respectable. So we'll get there when we get there. I think sometimes I get lost in the art of comparison, and it's been a bit of a journey long thing. Like this whole time, this whole walk, it's been like that a bit, where it's been like, oh, these people did it in this time, or these people are getting there in this time. And it's just like, I just gotta be like, stop, like, shut up. Like just tell myself to quiet, pipe down, and just enjoy it for what it is, and enjoy it for, being my project, and giving you guys that space to kind of come in and say hello and comment and whatnot and view and all that. But it really is, at the end of the day, it's how I do it. It's the way I do it, and I wouldn't really have it any other way. It's been kind of tailored to how I enjoy the journey, and it's been limited by life, like I said, and all sorts of different roadblocks and stuff. And I think that's fine. I think it's good. Okay, because you can't just get rid of obstacles. You can't get rid of things slowing you down and whatnot sometimes, and that's okay. But yeah, it's really been a process of just naturally going with it. I think that's what really makes for a genuine natural thing, like a natural series or whatever. I mean, in the terms of like the streaming and stuff, and the YouTube. And it's been something I've struggled a lot with for other series, like my SMP series, or I think that's really the big one that I've struggled with. It's mainly because it involves other people, and I can sort myself out and get myself all good, but sometimes that's not even enough. Sometimes I have to push myself And I especially find I have to really, you know, like doing what I want to do sometimes in Minecraft is not always the best, because sometimes what I want to do is get all sorts of these things and grinding things, and it kind of leads to burnout, I find. And I think that's what I've been experiencing time and time again. And that's what I hope to fix when I come back to it. And, you know, because I know a lot of people ask about motivation, like, oh, so dedicated and so much persistence. Yes, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make it to this point in any Minecraft world, any journey like this. Even in a traditional Minecraft world, not even like the journey to the Farlands type thing. Like to do this amount of effort in a Minecraft world takes a lot too. And of course, obviously, journey is like staring at the player going by or whatever, like walking. Like it's not like a Minecraft world where things change and you can do different things. Obviously, I can do different things. Like I went mining and stuff yesterday, but there's always that kind of, you know, it's always going to be like the journey, and I have to, you know, enjoy it for that. And that's what I have been doing. I've been it's really been a good time for that. But Journey is just, I think, an example of the lightning in the bottle type series for me. It's a series that I put a lot of work into, yes, but I think the formation of this series was a lightning in a bottle type situation, because I don't know if there's many opportunities that would, you know, after you know the one for Journey that would have really allowed for something quite to this caliber. So it's crazy, and I respect I respect my own persistence and dedication and stuff just as much as you guys do probably, if not more, because I've been here with myself the whole time. You know? But yeah, no, it's been quite the time, and it's I'm sure it's going to only get more and more reflective the further we go into uncharted territory and going into kind of the end of the series. Well, the end of the journey portion of the series. I guess the journey never really stops, but the journey to the Farlands will be kind of over pretty soon, which is a bit surreal. Like I said last time, even approaching 12 million, or not 12 million, 10 million. Gosh, I'm not quite there yet. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. But I said it last night. It was a bit, you know, a bit jumbled, probably because I was pretty tired. But I was kind of talking about how surreal it was reaching 10 million, and it's true. I definitely am very surprised. I keep saying it that I'm surprised I even managed to make it to this point in Journey because, like I said, like a lot of the stuff I do and am a part of and stuff is really, it's almost like the Midas touch, where like instead of turning to gold, it's like the Thanos snap or whatever kind of thing, where it's like it gets like touched and it's just like withers away or whatever. It's kind of like that. And so to have something like Journey that actually stuck around and I made it to this point is just so cool. And I'm really looking forward to what the future of this series holds, and of course, what this series turns into, because obviously, a journey to the Farlands cannot continue at the Farlands. It will be something different. It will be kind of like the Phoenix Reborn type thing. It'll be a new. I mean, I've talked about it before how the series, the journey to the Farlands series, will kind of end with the reaching of the Farlands because it's to it. It's not within or beyond or anything. So yeah, it'll be a bit different, of course, after that point. And I should probably get more into talking about the Farlands and stuff like that because it's not far away now. It really isn't. And that's kind of for someone who's walked this distance. It's, you know, at this pace I'm going, well, obviously with the exception of today, at the pace I'm going, it's really like not that far away. And that's probably one of the more surreal bits. And of course, I think a lot of the streaming in general, like all the streaming stuff, the followers, everybody, all you guys showing up and commenting and stuff, that's probably a surreal part as well. And the fact that I'm at this point with subscribers and everything is just crazy. And I can only fathom, I can hardly even fathom what things will be like in the future because, yeah, it's already just crazy now. So it's crazy now, and it's only going to get even cooler as time goes on. Um, But that's the kind of case of what's going on currently. You know, reaching kind of the final. I called it the final push initially, but I think the final push was kind of from April, and now we're in the final stretch where I'm kind of, or like the big push kind of thing, where I'm kind of amping up the series and starting to get things into the final position or whatever, so we can end this thing off with a bang, you know, kind of thing. A lot of marathons and stuff to be had. Um, and of course, the closer we get, the more detailed I will be. The more like I'll be able to actually work out what day it'll be and whatnot, so I can let people on YouTube and stuff. I'll post it on the community page and do an event in the Discord server, maybe even. I don't know if I'll do that. We'll see. We could do stuff. I can think of stuff anyway, and at least get like some of the people who've been a part of this series involved, like Cherry and Blaze and Devin and stuff, maybe somehow. And yeah, it's gonna be a real surreal time these next few months. And I think with Journey, a part of the channel will kind of die, I guess, in a sense. Not really, because I'll still be here and stuff. But like, I feel like Journey will, it will, I guess, kind of leave a bit of a void, because it's been a part of my life, of course, for 3 years almost, around the better part of. So it'll be interesting. A lot of surrealism. But yeah, I probably won't go, talk too much more on it. I got lots to say, but I can kind of delve more into it the closer we get, and the more kind of fleshed out my thoughts become as well, like all the ideas and things I have leading up to it, leading up to the end and all that. But yeah, Renewcraft is on hiatus anyway. Going a little bit of a loop-de-loop, a little bit of a tangent later. But yes, Renewcraft will kind of come back when it does. I'm not really going to pressure it into anything because, of course, it's not really that popular a series anyway. It's not the end of the world if it goes away for months or even a year or whatever, because it can come back, and it could come back stronger. Who knows? Oh, that spider's probably gonna climb up. Yeah, I knew it. I heard it. I could sense it. Oh gosh. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, I can't sleep now. Now I'm getting nightmares, all sorts of things. Guess I'll use more materials just to do this. The double decker. When one bed ain't doing enough. Renewcraft will come back whenever, and Better Than Adventure, of course, is on hold. Technically, it is probably over though, because Minecraft Through Time will be coming kind of in its stead. And that'll be happening soon. I hope to actually get some work done on that. My time is a bit, of course, with Journey streams and the fact that most Journey streams now are like 6 hours. It's a little bit, and that and a job kind of eats up a lot of time. So no promises on when Minecraft Through Time will come back, but it'll be a lot like Silver Age, because Devin will be joining and possibly Blaze. I'm not sure. Blaze, I think, expressed interest in joining, at least when I brought it up. So Minecraft Through Time will be coming back anyway, so that'll be exciting for beta after a few weeks of a little mini break. And Factorio, of course, is another series that I've been kind of putting on the back burner. I think I will bring that one back, maybe even this week, if I so feel like it. Maybe tomorrow. That's an idea. It's a bit packed already. I probably won't. I'll probably just focus on getting a good sleep and then do whatever I can in the morning. Probably some editing, and then tomorrow will be Journey, aka today, for you guys watching, because this will be uploaded on the 23rd of June, and technically it's still the 22nd if I think about it. But in terms of upload date, it will be 23rd. But it's kind of nice actually. This will be like a short episode because I'm not going to drag this one out at all. I'm not doing, well, I could do no commentary for a bit. I do need to do some stuff. Yeah, I'll do like some no commentary, but I won't talk for like the whole time. It'll be kind of like a normal commentary for once. It's been nice having the people in Twitch pop up more and more, and I only expect more of that as we get closer and more people kind of realize, oh, BM4 is actually getting close to the Farlands or whatever. Uh, but yeah, all the series were kind of flipped on their head, and then of course Subnautica ended as a series, which was wild. I mean, it's a bit of an all over the place series, and I hope to rehash that quite a bit, and hopefully that one kind of becomes the new series that I kind of enjoy. Because yeah, it was a cool series, but the modded one was just all over the place, and I just want a series that focuses more on the main game and less on the mods, and has bases and some more normal biomes and stuff, as opposed to like the lava zone or whatever, or the dunes or the crash site or whatever. If you know those biomes in Subnautica, just very dangerous biomes with all sorts of sea creatures. So that series will be coming back in July at some point, whenever a sale. I think usually PlayStation has their summer sale in July, so that'll come back around then. Um, Anything else? I'm gonna try and do some more spotlights, I think. So Minecraft Through Time coming back in a few weeks or whenever I have the time to kind of complete my projects with that, like the Nether Highway and stuff. And that'll come back with beta. Oh, beta. Yeah, beta Minecraft. And it'll be multiplayer too. A few of my friends will be joining. So yeah, that series will come back. Some spotlights to look forward to. Minecraft and modded, or and not modded, modded Minecraft and other games. Probably more so other games currently, considering I'm kind of out of rotation with Minecraft, which is funny to say since I'm still playing Journey, but Journey is a constant and it's not really something I think about with like Minecraft. I'm just like, Journey is just something fun I do. And sure, it's Minecraft, but it's a lot different to like a Minecraft world that you'd usually play. So I think I'm kind of out of rotation, so I'll probably be doing a lot more non-Minecraft content for a while, which I'm fine with, and probably after Journey for a while too. I'll be doing a lot of non-Minecraft stuff, just to enjoy other games and push beyond the Minecraft stuff, because I feel like I'm doing Minecraft content on the channel for so long, and I want to just take a break. I'll come back to it when I'm excited and stuff and amped about things again. But can't do much if you're just kind of meh about things. A little break is always a good thing. I take breaks for Journey even. Gotta be able to take some kind of breaks. Can't work yourself to the bone all the time. Lots of cool stuff anyway happening. Lots of series excitingness. A lot of stuff. The schedule will probably fill up again, the streaming schedule, as probably on work days I'll probably do some shorter streams, and then like the usual Journey, and then like on the longer days I'll probably do like more Journey and just chill, or a marathon or whatever I end up doing on those days. But anyway, I'm getting pretty tuckered out, so I probably won't talk for much longer. I'll probably switch to no commentary as I continue to press into 10,000 or 10 million. I keep saying 10,000 whenever I think of it. I think it's because 10 million is just such a hard number for me to grasp that I've reached. But anyway, I'll come back at the end for the outro. But short little commentary. Well, 40 minutes is not too bad, but compared to the recent commentaries with like all the discussion. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly restart my game, so I have to quickly switch screens for a second. But I'll be back with some no commentary in a second here, and I'll be back with the outro probably in like an hour or so. A little bit spooked there, as you may have been able to have told, or may have been able to have seen. That spider dropped down, and that was, oh, that gave me a bit of a shock. But anyways, I thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go get some rest, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.